I'm happy to say that I have nothing but happy associations with fatherhood, both because my own father was a man who overcame some quite extreme difficulties and deprivations of his own childhood to become a man of unimpeachable integrity, whose love for his 5 children I never once doubted. But also because I have the great good fortune to be the father of 3 young women, each of them now in their 20s, who I think I can say objectively, all 3 are in their own ways remarkable young women. And one of the ways in which they are remarkable is to them entirely unremarkable. And that is that they, all 3 of them, include within the circle of their closest friends those who are gay and lesbian and bisexual and transgender and queer. Some who were their childhood friends who subsequently came out in adult life, and some whom they have embraced in adult life in the full knowledge and welcoming of them in their full identity. It's totally unremarkable to them that this should be so. Their hearts are much larger than mine was when I was their age, because I grew up in a time and in a society in which the LGBTQ community was marginalized, lived in the shadows, was the subject of cruel jokes and criminal action. And I was part of that society. And I've had to have my heart enlarged through having others trust me with their full identity, to have the courage to trust me, a straight man, with their full identity. And through getting to know them and love them, to have my heart enlarged. And also to have my heart enlarged by my lifelong association with this faith that will not let me get away with cheap dismissal of other people, with the easy resort to suspicion and fear and anger and hate. So I am grateful to be a father and to have had a father in whose paternal embrace I lived as a child, and who, though he died 35 years ago, I remember with nothing but affection and appreciation. I'm grateful to be a father to 3 fine young women, but I'm grateful also for this faith that holds us accountable to the work, the constant, unceasing work of enlarging hearts. Hearts that are sometimes encrusted within the prison of hate and fear and suspicion and ignorance. And sometimes those hearts are our own. We have much work to do in a world which is riven by hate and violence, not only against the LGBT community, but against all those whom we might be tempted to call other, from other countries, from other faiths, from other cultures and traditions, from other political values. But we hold ourselves accountable with our own first principle, that all shall be granted human worth and dignity, and that we must do the work of enlarging hearts, our own and others, across generations and across all artificial boundaries that we, in our times of fear and timidity, might want to create for ourselves. I look forward gladly to being with you in this coming year as your acting Associate Minister.